Welcome, everyone. Let's take a look at the next system. We've already talked about the skeletal system. Let's talk about the neural system. So, when we talk about the neural system and we study the neural system, we can break it up into what, much like the way we looked at the skeletal system, that we studied the stuff in the center and then we studied things in the periphery. So when we look at the neural system in the center, it's referred to as the central neural system or the CNS, central neural system. The central neural system is only composed up of the brain and the spinal cord. So what is the central neural system? Brain and spinal cord, nothing else. Everything else that's blue in this picture that's going into the periphery, like these nerves here, even nerves that would come off of the brain that are called cranial nerves, those are part of the peripheral neural system. So we have a CNS and a PNS. CNS is central neural system. PNS is peripheral neural system. Those would be the spinal nerves, the cranial nerves, everything that lies outside of the brain and everything that lies outside of the spinal cord, like all of these spinal nerves that we see coming out here, and all these long peripheral nerves, like the sciatic nerve or the median nerve and the ulnar nerve. That would be peripheral neural system. The neural system receives information, right? It takes in information from the world. It ascends, goes up the spinal cord, up to the brain. The brain processes that information, and then it's going to send information down and out to all the organs and muscles of the body. So you have incoming and outgoing messages. The incoming messages are called sensory input, and the information exiting the brain is called motor output. So we have sensory and we have motor. Sensory comes into the brain, motor exits the brain. The neural system is actually the very first system that develops embryologically. When sperm and egg come together somewhere around day 18, that's when the nervous system, I like to say neural instead of nervous, I don't like to be nervous. So that around the 18th day is when the neural system develops. And then from that, all the other systems develop. A lot of people think, well, the heart is the first thing that forms because, if you look when a mom is getting her ultrasound to see if she's pregnant, and they say, oh, there's the heartbeat. But before the heart, you have the brain and the spinal cord that develops. That gives life to all other systems. Okay, so CNS, central neural system, brain and spinal cord. PNS, peripheral neural system, is everything else. It's the cranial nerves, it's the spinal nerves, it's everything that's outside of the brain and the spinal cord. Okay, when we come back, we'll talk about the respiratory system.